In this video, we're diving into how to create a Squarespace store and optimize your product pages for Google. What's going on, everyone? My name's Eric Hunsaker, and on this channel, we cut through the fluff to help you build your first website and get found online. Now, if you've been thinking about selling products through Squarespace, but you're not sure how to set up your store or improve your search visibility, this video is for you. You'll learn how to pick a template, add products, set up payments, and implement simple SEO practices like writing effective titles, adding FAQs, and adding internal links to boost your rankings. Launch your store and get discovered. Launching an online store used to mean hiring a developer and investing thousands of dollars up front. Squarespace changes that by providing a user-friendly platform where you can build and manage a store yourself. But a beautiful store isn't enough. You need customers to find your products. That's where optimization comes in. By combining an attractive storefront with search-friendly product pages, you can reach shoppers who are already searching for what you offer. So let's walk through this process step by step. Now, first things first, if you don't already have a Squarespace website, you can click the link down below in the description. You can go ahead and get started with a free trial. After that free trial is up and you want to continue with Squarespace, make sure to use code MyFirstWebsite at checkout. When you use that code, you can save 36% annually. When you use that code, you can save 10% at checkout. Selecting the right template. So your journey begins with choosing a template that suits e-commerce. Squarespace offers a variety of modern, responsive templates designed specifically for online stores. When selecting a template, focus on layout and structure rather than colors or images, because you'll customize those later. Look for templates that feature a prominent product grid on the home page, easy navigation, and built-in cart and checkout pages. Templates like Brine, Pharaoh, or Five are popular choices for e-commerce because they offer flexible page layouts and support product collections right out of the box. Once you've chosen a template, start your site and explore its pages. Typically, you'll have a home page, a shop page, an about page, and a contact page. Rename these to align with your brand. Remove any demo products or pages that you don't need. Familiarize yourself with Squarespace's editor. You can drag and drop sections, adjust spacing, and modify design settings in real time. This visual approach reduces the learning curve and allows you to see changes instantly. So after you go ahead and click that link down in the description, let's go ahead and I'm gonna click on log in. All right, so it looks like I don't have an account, so I'm gonna go ahead and create a new one here. So go ahead and just fill out this basic information here, type in an email address and a password, and we'll go ahead and click continue. Let's go ahead and create a website with Squarespace. So here it's gonna ask us what our site's about. Now, again, since we're trying to create a store, we can go ahead and type in e-commerce, which isn't really what it is about. So this is gonna be more about what your site is about. Maybe you have a photography site where you sell prints. Maybe you have a coaching website where, do online coaching and you have appointments for that, maybe a bit of a course and some other digital products that you sell. Choose whatever makes most sense for you. For this example, I'm gonna go ahead and just go the photography example that I talked about where I'm a photographer and I sell prints. So go ahead and select that and go ahead and click next. Next it's gonna ask us what we wanna do with our website. So what I really wanna do here is sell products. So that's the only thing I'm going to select. What's your annual business revenue? This, it doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna go ahead and just click on prefer not to answer, but you can go ahead and fill that out if you'd like to. So here we go. Now they have two different options. You can choose the template like I mentioned earlier, or you can use the AI website builder. I'm gonna go ahead and choose a template because it's just a bit easier and I'm a bit more familiar with that. So over here on the left-hand side, we can see online store has been selected and we've got all these different options to choose from. So if you go ahead and hover over any of these, you can go ahead and just see a little preview of the website. So far, I'm really liking that one, especially for a photography website. And again, Squarespace is really geared towards, visual aesthetics, which is perfect for photography. So I'm gonna go ahead and just select this one, Balboa, and you can go ahead and select different color palettes here. It's not really changing anything yet, but here you can go ahead and see that red color changing. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go with the base one and go ahead and click with start with this design. Setting up your product pages. To sell products, you need a dedicated products page, often called a store or shop page. Okay, so here we are. Let's go ahead and let's click here on edit site. And here we can go ahead and see this. So let's go ahead and we'll just preview this. So this is what it looks like right now. Again, these aren't my images or my website, but as you can see, it's very beautiful, very aesthetic site, which is what Squarespace is all about. So let's go ahead and get out of this. Now, again, let's go click on pages right here. So we've got work, which there are some subpages under there like landscape, architectural, editorial. And it looks like so far there is not a product page. So let's go ahead and create that. So let's go ahead and add a product page. So I'm gonna go ahead and click right here. And we'll go ahead and click on products. And I'll choose this one on the left-hand side here. And there we go. We'll go ahead and have a store now. Configuring payments, shipping, and taxes. So after adding products, set up how you'll accept payments. Squarespace integrates with payment gateways like Stripe and PayPal. So let's go ahead and take a look at that now. We'll come back here out of website. We'll go back to pages and we'll come down here to settings. And I'm just gonna search up here for payments. And here you can go ahead and turn on Squarespace payments and you just set up your account right here. So go ahead and edit shipping. I'll just search shipping in the search bar here. And this is where we go ahead and add shipping options. Styling your storefront. All right, now for the fun part, designing your store to reflect your brand. So in the design menu, you can change fonts, colors, and button styles. Make sure to use a limited color palette, usually one primary color, one secondary color, and neutral tones to keep your site cohesive. Choose fonts that match your brand personality. Adjust the padding and spacing between sections to create a balanced look. Keep the focus on your products. Avoid backgrounds or elements that compete for attention. Add additional content sections to support your store. All of these sections can be created using Squarespace's blocks and arranged to suit your brand's narrative. Optimizing product pages for Google. So building a store is only half the job. The other half is making sure people find it. So here under products and services, this is where we can go to products. So I'm gonna go ahead and click right here and just edit this product. So this is where we can edit the product name and description. There's also button text, so we could change that if we want. Instead of add to cart, we could do something like buy now or something like that. And there's also additional information here, so if we go ahead and click on that, we can add any additional information about the product page. So this would be like a longer description, videos, or any other content. And when you're happy with that, you can go ahead and click apply. If we scroll down a bit, here are where the images are. And for example, if I click on this, I can click on edit metadata, and this is where you can go ahead and insert that alt text. Again, this is super important, not only for accessibility, but for SEO as well. Internal linking also boosts SEO. So link your product pages to related blog posts, collection pages, or other products. For instance, if you sell handmade candles and you have a blog post about creating a cozy atmosphere, link the candles page to that post and vice versa. Internal links help search engines understand the relationship between your pages and encourage visitors to explore more of your site. So use links naturally within your product descriptions or dedicated sections like you might also like. Adding FAQs and additional content. Answering common customer questions directly on your product pages can improve user experience and reduce friction. Create an FAQ section at the bottom of each product page or on a dedicated FAQ page. Address questions about sizing, materials, shipping times, return policies, and care instructions, but obviously make it specific to your store and what you're selling. Use simple, direct language and structure the answers so they're easy to scan. You can also add supplemental content that enhances your product pages. So include a short brand story or a section about your craftsmanship process. If you have videos showing your products in use, embed them. Provide care tips or usage instructions to add value. Internal linking strategy. So beyond individual product pages, think about how all the pages on your site connect. Internal linking isn't just about SEO. It's about guiding visitors through your store. On collection pages, link to your about page or blog posts that tell the story behind your products. On your home page, feature links to specific collections or seasonal promotions. In your blog, link back to relevant products, and the goal here is to create a network of links that makes it easy for visitors to discover more of what you offer. When you link between pages, use descriptive anchor text. For example, check out our new summer linen collection rather than click here. Final steps in testing. So before you go live, place a test order. Squarespace provides a test mode that lets you simulate purchases without charging your card. So go through the entire checkout process to ensure that everything works, from product selection and cart functionality to payment and confirmation emails. Double check that taxes and shipping are calculated correctly. Make sure that your site looks good on mobile devices as well. Adjust any elements that break on smaller screens. Also, ask a friend to review your site and provide feedback on clarity and usability. When everything feels solid, connect your custom domain to your Squarespace site. This step involves updating DNS records at your domain registrar and may take some time to propagate. Now, once your domain is connected, enable SSL to secure transactions and protect customer data. Finally, submit your sitemap to Google Search Console. Squarespace automatically generates a sitemap at yoursite.com/sitemap.xml. Adding this link to Search Console helps Google discover and index your pages faster. So creating a Squarespace store and optimizing it for search engines doesn't have to be complicated. By selecting a suitable template, adding and organizing your products thoughtfully, configuring payments and shipping, and customizing the look and feel of your site, you build a strong foundation. So if you're ready to start building your Squarespace store, you can find the link to get started in the description below. Again, this is an affiliate link, which means we earn a small commission if you use it at no extra cost to you. These commissions help us keep the channel running and continue create free tutorials just like this. So thank you for your support if you choose to use it. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another video. Here on the My First Website channel, we make videos on how to create websites, explore different website builders, discuss domain names, and so much more, so be sure to subscribe. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you here in the next video.